What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are new to my channel, my name is Sydney Baker Green, and I have something super exciting to share with you guys today. But I want to say something real quick, because if I don't do this right now, I'm not sure there will be another time as perfect as this one. At the end of all of my videos I've created for you guys, I always say if you're ever feeling uninspired, remember, every day, airplanes take off against the wind. And there's been so many comments letting me know that I'm stupid for using that there's a scientific reason why planes take off. It's such a cliche phrase, and I think now I can finally say and show you guys. Oh, I know.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Awesome. Cool. Alright guys, we are getting ready to go. Everything is set up. I'm just waiting for my avionics to come on, and then I have a little story to tell you guys once we get up in the sky. But yep, our avionics are coming on. I'm just going to put in my point, and we got about a good 40 minutes in the air, which will be fine. No worries about that. Just waiting for the database to load. Everything is in the green, so we're looking good. That is the plus side to everything. Okay. Enter, good. We're gonna go ahead and do direct to. Put in our K, B, I, then V for West Michigan Regional Airport. We're gonna hit enter, activate, so that's up on there. Cabin heat is on, everything is good. Let's just go ahead and monitor ATIS real quick.
5 Celsius. Dew point -0.8 Celsius. Altimeter 3013.
Got that set.
Remarks. Density altitude -1,800.
West Michigan Regional Airport.
Automated weather observation 1416 Zulu. Wind variable at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 1,700. Temperature -0.5 Celsius. Dew point -0.8 Celsius. Altimeter 3013. Remarks. Density altitude.
Alright, so we got the ATIS. Yes, it is saying that the sky condition is broken. It's just on part of the airfield. The way we're departing, we should be good to go. So, we got our beacon lights on. Everything is good. Clear left, straight right. We're going to go left. Parking brake is released. We're going good. Now there should be an engine run-up area right over here. So I'll come over here, we'll do our run-up, and then we will depart out to the north using runway 08. On the traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is taxiing to runway 08. On the traffic. So I'm going to use this area right here as a little run-up area. Looks like the wind is coming from this way, so what I'm going to do is just check over my shoulder, bring her back around, point her this way into the wind, so that we don't get any issues. We want our flight controls to be free and fair with all the prop wash we're going to get. Now winds are variable, so it's like almost a direct crosswind. Alright, so we're going to come right here, and let's open up for flight. Cool, parking brake, set, flight controls, full up, full down, neutral, check, full left, full right, neutral, check, and for the rudder, full left, full right, neutral, check. Okay, we are good with our flight controls, cabins and doors are secure, flight instruments have been set, fuel selector valve is set, both. Mixture is rich, elevator trim is set, takeoff, rudder trim is installed in the back, throttle 1700 RPMs. Awesome, check the first magneto, left magneto. RPM drop, no greater than 50. Again, stabilized, right magneto. RPM drop, no greater, difference between them of 120. Suction ammeters is good, suction is good. Go ahead and pull the power. Sure, it doesn't stop on us, it just kind of idles rough. At a low RPM, it idles really low, so we are good there. Put it at 1,000. Autopilot is not installed. Beacon light is on for us, but we do not need navigation lights. Strobe lights, we'll turn those on in a second. Throttle friction lock is set for us, and go ahead and release our brakes. Go ahead and check, make sure, go through all the line items, make sure we got them. Flight controls, flight instruments, fuel select valve mixture, elevator trim, rudder trim, throttle, magnetos, carburetor heat, suction gauge. Boom. Awesome, we are good. Just double check that trim. We will go ahead and make a turn now. To runway 08. Clear left, straight right, going right. Island traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is departing runway 8 straight out. Skyline traffic. So I'm checking for traffic on both sides. Nothing over here. And it looks like we're good over here. Clear left, straight right. To the runway. So if there's an engine, fire system malfunction, or any unambiguous sign that the aircraft will not fly safely prior to rotation, we're bringing her to a complete stop under 500 feet, and we're after rotation speed, we're going to land straight ahead, and above 1,000 feet, we'll return to the airport. Right traffic. Runway 8 verified. Takeoff. In the green. Airspeed alive. $55. Rotate. Positive rate. Gain 500 feet separation from the clouds. Island traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey has departed runway 8, heading straight out to the east. So the reason why I say everyday airplanes take off against the wind is because my story is a story of adversity. I could fly planes before I could drive a car. It's been my dream to be a pilot ever since I was 3 years old, and in 2016 I got my pilot's license in the summer, about 2 years before I got my driver's license. But after that I became homeless. I was evicted twice. I saw my stuff thrown out in the middle of on the curb of my apartment complex. People watched, passed by in judgment, and I felt like a failure. I couldn't continue to fly.
Ocean traffic, Cessna 758 Papa Alpha, 7 miles to the southwest of the airport, looking to join the left downwind for runway 27, Goshen.
But not only did it challenge my reality, but I could feel the judgment. I felt like a failure having, got this apartment complex for my first time, my first apartment, not being able to maintain it when our family struck tragedy. It was really hard, and I had to quit flying. So in that moment, I'm like, well, you're going to do two things. You're going to go back to diving practice, and you're going to be a photographer. You're going to finish that dream you had in high school, because I discovered I discovered photography in high school. My principal called me an amateur, and it told me, okay, well, you're going to be a professional, and you're going to show him. And so that's what I set out to do, and there I ended up traveling the world photographing weddings. And then I decided to become a filmmaker, teach you guys on YouTube. That was fun. But I've still lost everything I've done with flying, and now I'm finally at the point where I can start flying again, and I can start doing the things that I love. But if I would have given up at any point in that process, I would be completely in a different place. You wouldn't even see me here. I wouldn't even be here to inspire you guys. And that's why I tell you guys everyday airplanes take off against the wind. Because if you give up at any point in your journey, then you're simply going to fail. You don't fail until you decide not to get back up. And that's the whole point. And so what does this mean for you guys? With COVID-19 out here, yes, a lot of dreams are becoming hard. It's really hard to do the things that we love to do. It's hard to be a photographer. It's hard to do all that. But keep going. If you're going through hell, keep going. And I promise you, everything is going to work out. You just have to keep going. Please don't give up, guys. That's why I say everyday airplanes take off against the wind. It's not because I don't know any of the science behind flying. You can see here, of course I do. It's because I want to inspire you guys, and it's what kept me going. Now, we have to get back, because our end time is in a few minutes, so I'm going to call up Holland, And we're gonna get back in, so let's listen to the
Goshen
idiots.
traffic, Cessna 758 Papa Alpha, 3 miles to the southwest of the airport, joining the left downwind at a 45 to land on runway 27, Goshen.
Okay, so yeah, they're good. Let's go ahead and listen to the ATIS real quick.
West Michigan Regional Airport.
The winds.
Automated weather observation 1433 Zulu. Wind variable at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 1.
Alright, so we're good. Yeah, so the reason we're going to use straight in is because it has the best clouds, and it's going to be easier to get on runway 26. So I will complete this standard rate turn here. Get a thumbnail. And then we'll head back to the airport. I have the airfield in sight, right? So I can see right here, what I'm looking for is I have these two, I'm actually going to go back and put my carburetor heater on.
Goshen traffic, Cessna 758 Papa Alpha, turning base for runway 27, Goshen.
Goshen traffic, Phenom 16 November on a 3-mile final for 27 Goshen.
Holland traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is 6 miles east of the airport inbound, runway 26, straight in, Holland traffic.
Goshen traffic, Cessna 758 Papa Alpha, has the approaching plane in sight. We'll follow it in.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So I can see the runway from here, and I see my my landing site. I'm going to choose to get over this building, and then I'm going to go ahead and make my approach in for the runway. Just getting below these clouds, everything is good. Just have my carburetor heat on because it is a little cold, and with older Cessnas, I like to keep that on. And looks like we have about 20 minutes before we have to arrive, but I want to be there kind and courteous to the guy who is going to have the plane after me. Holland traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is about 5 miles east of the airport, 4.5 miles east of the airport. Inbound, full stop, straight in, runway 26, Holland traffic.
Goshen traffic, Cessna 758 Papa Alpha, turning extended base for runway 27, Goshen.
I don't want to make the other guy have to wait for the airplane because of me. So we are getting to our pattern altitude now. We're going to be a little bit below that, just to be right on this runway. Definitely actually going to pull the power to idle to get down a little bit lower. Holland traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is 3 miles on final for runway 26, inbound, full stop. Holland traffic. Alright, so now we're getting to that pattern altitude. Let's go ahead and get some speed off and start putting in our flaps. See the runway in sight here. Checking for our traffic, checking for the traffic with our eyes. It's been a good day, guys. Below 85, flaps 10. Speed check, flaps 10. Hopefully today is going to be a much better landing because it's not windy. Below 85, flaps 20. That's about where I put that in. Go ahead and apply some power. The aircraft trimmed up where I want it. Holland traffic, Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey's on a 2-mile final, inbound, full stop for runway 26, Holland traffic. They're all lined up with the runway. I can see her. She's a beauty. The beauty. I'm like, I can't tell if there's really a crosswind. That doesn't feel like it. It's going to be a much better landing, thankfully, today. Rules about landing: don't break the plane. Don't break the plane, and don't break the plane. That's my rule about landing. So we're just gonna, just a slight crosswind, nothing horrible. A little bit of mechanical turbulence as we go over these buildings. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit more power because below 85, flaps 30. So we're gonna get that last notch of flaps in here. Yeah, just slightly turbulent. A little high, so we're gonna bleed off that power. And our wind correction. Yeah, it's nothing horrible like it was the other day. And that stable wind correction. The turbulence will end once we're over the airfield, just a little bumpy. Nothing big, nothing big. 200 feet stabilized and continuing. Wind's lightened up a little bit as we got down lower. Been in that wind correction. Rules, just don't break the airplane. Don't break the airplane. Runway main. On the ground, maintain directional control. Aerodynamic braking. A little off center, but not bad for my first landing. Actually not my first landing, but my landing I had in a while. And you know what, not every landing is perfect. I walked away, got her on the ground, and in the first attempt, on traffic Skyhawk 737 Kilo Whiskey is turning right runway Alpha, heading back to the hangar. Good day. After landing checklist, flaps up, lights off, beacon on, clear left, straight right. We're gonna go left back to the hangar. Well, this has been a successful flight. We are back at the ramp, so soon I will be turning off the avionics and you will no longer be able to hear me. But now I think it means something more now than it ever did. If you guys are ever feeling uninspired, uncreative, or just want to give up on life, remember, every day airplanes take off against the wind. Keep climbing, stay inspired, and as always, stay fabulous. My name is Sydney Baker Green, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.